been throwing TDs. Opposition think they gon' win, well we gon' see. People say there ain't no I in team, but if we go to adding.
Hey, there you go. Something like, yo, what's up?
Shout out to the friendliest kid for the intro song, y'all. He killed it. He put that song out. Yeah. He put that song out back whenever we were in the Sugar Bowl. He put it out right before the Sugar Bowl, and I tweeted something out, and I was like, oh, LacedUp might need a new anthem, and he was like, I got you, and sent it to me and everything. So shout out to the friendliest kid. Y'all make sure to go follow him on Instagram. He's the one that made the intro for LacedUp. So speaking of which, welcome in, guys. Happy Monday. Happy Memorial Day. Hope everybody had a great day off. I sound like crap. So I probably won't be super chatty this entire episode. I was able to go to the Game 3 softball game yesterday. Absolute amazing environment, just absolutely electric. Yeah. It's literally a once in a lifetime type of game, type of environment. You know, when else are we going to get a Game 3 winner take all, go into the Women's College World Series versus Texas A&M in Austin? Like, there's no better than that. There's no better than that entire situation. And I just want to give a huge shout out to the softball girls for making it to Oklahoma City after losing Game 1. You know, they really struggled in the beginning of that game, and it took a lot for them to be able to come back, kick some ass. You know, they ended up losing 6-5 on Friday, one on Saturday, 9-8, and then on Sunday, yesterday, we ended up winning 6-5. Yeah, 6-5. Sorry, I had my nose. Yeah. But shout out to the softball girls, because they are absolutely kicking ass, and screw you to all the haters that are sitting here telling us that we ain't a 1 seed, that we ain't a real 1 seed, because you know what? Texas A&M was not a 16 seed either. So let's go ahead and get that out of the way too, because Texas A&M, let's just kind of talk about that for a second, because I want to hear your opinion on this, Coach Dub.
Yeah. Like,
how do you feel? Hold up. How do you feel about the national media, or like NCAA sports in general, consistently either overseeding or underseeding Texas and Texas A&M in any sport just so that they will get that matchup?
I mean, look, we all know it's about TV ratings. At the end of the day, think about it. Like, it's everybody wants to see A&M versus Texas, or Texas versus A&M, however you want to say it. It's a rivalry that's like a deep rivalry that goes way back, right? So you got TV ratings, the fans are into it. Like, honestly, now, unless you're a big softball fan, how often are you watching a softball game, right? Like, I know you don't watch every game. You're going to be the hey, don't frown at me. I'm just saying.
I do watch every game, actually. I do.
Average fan, like, I got to find that softball game, right? It's a rivalry game, though. It makes people want to watch. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It makes people want to watch it. And you're playing something. It's not a regular game either, right? You're in tournament, right? So all this pressure adds all the hype. It heightens the intensity, the rivalry, pageantry, like everything you can think of. Like, it's in the song, Goodbye to A&M. You know what I mean? It's in the school fight song. Yeah. It's Goodbye to A&M.
Their entire fight song is about Texas. So
you see what I'm saying? So, like,
it's like down to the core. Like, we hate each other. We hate each other.
It's like two brothers really hate each other. One chose to go farming and the other one chose something else. So, yeah.
One of the things that we struggled with over the weekend was a slow start, and I don't think that's something that we are going to be able to sustain going into Oklahoma City. We had a really slow start on Friday and Saturday with the bats, and it obviously Friday we weren't able to overcome it. Saturday we were able to put together a 5-run 6th inning.
Yeah.
It took all the way till the 6th inning for us to do some damage, and it can't go that far. It can't wait that long. We cannot wait that long to get those bats going. But you know what? Damn proud of the Texas fight those girls showed. Damn proud of our girls. Can't wait to see what they do in Oklahoma City. Shout out to Teagan Kavan, Mac Morgan, who pitched yesterday. Mac Morgan ended up pitching 5.1 innings, had a strikeout of herself. just absolutely killed it. Teagan Kavan, Big 12 Freshman of the Year, comes in and is absolute nails, just does what she has to do, mows them down. Hell of a game, hell of a rivalry, hell of a series. It was just electric.
I think sometimes it's going to be like that, though. Sometimes you're going to have tough games where maybe
Mhm.
the bats aren't going. Like, you're going to have slow starts. Everybody wants to start fast, no matter what sport you play. So I think, like, defining I think those games make you who you are, though, right? If you can get through situations, get through the highs and the lows, and, like, even but you find a way to win, like, that makes you a better team, if you ask me. Like, hey, we started slow. So, it may be another game down the road. We start slow and we get down. We got to find a way to claw and fight back. And if, it's all about
We've already done it.
Let's say it makes you a better team down the road. So I
Mhm.
don't get it down. I know it makes you nervous and anxious as a fan. Like, oh my gosh, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we
Yeah,
doing?
for
So,
sure.
right.
For
But hey,
sure.
wait till the fourth quarter. Like, you know what I'm saying? Game ain't over till it's over. So let's ball. We good.
Right? For real. Victor, our friend Victor, who comes in every single week. Thank you so much for showing out every single week for us, Victor. We really appreciate you. Victor said it's a rivalry game. Of course, it was going to be a tough series. And like I said, it goes back to what I was saying about overseeding and underseeding just to be able to get that matchup. Texas A&M, that softball team deserves to be in Oklahoma City. They were not a 16 seed team. They did not deserve to be paired up with Texas. And like, if we're being completely honest, both programs kind of got screwed, right? Because Texas, being the 1 seed, got screwed out of basically having an easier super regional to the point to where they could have probably finished it in 2 days versus 3 and had an extra day of rest before next weekend, and then A&M was not a 16 seed, so they should not have had to play the number 1 team in the country. Like, they deserve to be in Oklahoma City. So it was just one of those things that it was kind of crappy, in my opinion, for the committee to make that decision just based off of viewership. And because both of those teams, if you watched that game and you didn't come away with the understanding that both of those teams deserve to be in Oklahoma City, I don't know what game you were watching.
And I think I think about it this way. It sets up football season. Now you got something to talk about. We beat, you know what I'm saying? Like, A&M and Texas.
Well,
Football.
and Texas baseball is in what regional?
Oh, yeah, they go.
Which regional are we in? We're in the freaking College Station regional. They love that matchup because they know, like, it's just such a craved matchup that it's just I don't know. I don't even have words. It's.
But I love it. I know it's funky, but I love it.
I like the rivalry for sure.
Yeah, I like the rivalry. Like, it makes it interesting. It brings in more viewership than it normally would. Right? It's almost like the NCAA for women basketball tournament. Like, it brought in, like, you had the LSU and Iowa, the whole Don State, like everybody. So it made more people tune in. So now softball getting a little love, more love than people gets. I like it.
Oh, well, I love the boost that women's sports are getting anyways. Like, we talk about it pretty consistently on this show that we're consistently going to boost women in sports. We are going to continue to highlight the amazing athletes that are some of these women. Like, that is one thing that we are going to be extremely passionate about on this show. And I say we as in me, a woman, and you, a girl dad.
Okay, yeah, tell me something. Hey, don't leave me out over here.
I wasn't. That's what I was saying.
All about girl power.
That's what I'm saying. Like, as a woman and as a girl dad, we're very passionate about these women's sports. Like, we love seeing the women thrive. We love seeing the girlies come out and do what they do, kick some ass, and just show out. And, I don't think the environment, I sit and say it's annoying and it's like, whatever, but I don't think the environment yesterday would have been half as good, even with it being a super, had it not been A&M.
Right, exactly.
Like, so it's kind of like, and honestly, I feel good about getting an emotional game out of the way.
Out of the way. Yeah, that's tough.
Out of the way.
That's hard.
And we're battle tested. We're battle tested because, like I said, Texas A&M was not a number 16 seed. They should not have been that number 16 seed at all.
Since we're on softball, so when do we have to face that team up north of us?
So we've already played them in the regular season. We won the series during the regular season. They beat us in the Big 12 championship tournament.
Yeah.
And then next time we'll see them is in Omaha. That's freaking baseball. In Oklahoma City.
Can they lose before we get there?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I want. I don't want to play
For
them.
sure.
I don't
Yeah.
want to play them again. I mean, maybe you want to play them again because you
No.
want
Well, because the thing is right now the season series technically is tied 2-2.
to.
Because
I don't want to play them.
so
I
are
look,
we. So
Huh?
are we.
we are good. I don't want to play Oklahoma.
We're young, though. I will say we are a very, very, very young team, and that is something to look forward to as a Texas softball fan. We are very, 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 very young. Like I mentioned Teagan Kavan earlier, who came in for the save last night. Big time moment. Win or die. Win or go home.
I'm gonna go home.
And you come in and you strike out. You have 2 inning-ending strikeouts.
Yeah.
In the 6th and the 7th inning. One of them coming out of a bases loaded jam that wasn't her fault. You know, and that's a freshman. That is a freshman doing that stuff. So,
no more.
So to clarify this as well, he said OU is what? Back-to-back national champs, right? No, they are 3-peated.
Yeah, 3-peat, bro.
They are going for a 4-peat.
Oklahoma.
My thing is that, okay, yes, obviously, screw OU, fuck OU, whatever you got to say.
Yeah. Okay.
But at the end of the day, I'm going to give those girls flowers because that Oklahoma softball team, the seniors that are on this Oklahoma softball team, since they were a freshman, have won the national championship.
Yeah.
So we can sit and say whatever we want to, screw OU. Like, yes, OU is a softball school. And that is something that you can definitely tell them. You can definitely tell them that they are a softball school because well, like I said, the Oklahoma softball program is one of, if not the most dominant female programs or female teams, like female sports teams of all time.
Okay.
Like, I don't know if that will.
Yeah, Victor.
I don't know if that'll ever be matched. You know, like, it's just what they were able to accomplish is truly remarkable and incredible. And as annoying as it is as a Texas fan, as a girl that played softball and loves the sport of softball and loves seeing the eyes that are coming to the world of softball right now, I'm so excited. And fuck it. Bring me OU. Give me OU.
All right. Y'all heard her.
Bring it. Come on.
Don't be crying later now. Hey, don't be crying later.
That was earlier. I cried earlier. Leave me alone.
Well, don't. Hey, if they play OU and Texas having to lose OU, I don't want you crying and snot boogers and stuff.
Well, okay, it's a 3-game series, though. That's the thing, is it's a 3-game series for the championship. So
it's first 2, right? So what if they win the first 2 and it's like, dang, they kicked that.
They did it 2 years ago, so I got over it then. I get over it now.
I watched that one. I was super upset because I thought we were really gonna win, and then they had
I knew we weren't.
Got up there and she got confidence. Y'all seem like bad news bears when the dudes step up there like this. The girl from OU got up there. I mean, the ball went over the fence. I was like, gosh.
It was probably Jocelyn Allo.
It was. Yeah, you go. Hey, yo, that girl has some power. You know what I mean? Got new respect. Yeah. Hey, I got a girl there.
Like old school Team USA Crystal Bustos power. I don't even know if you know who that is.
I got a 3-year-old, one twins now. She got power like that.
I had the power.
She gonna play.
My mom was pissed off at me as a sophomore in high school whenever I quit softball. I hated one of my coaches, so I quit. But I was busting him over the fence as a sophomore in high school.
Yeah, you could get like a scholarship or something. Come on, you tripping. Now we gotta go get FAFSA and pay for school. You could have got school for free. You tripping. You would have got a bill.
Not at Texas, though. Not at Texas.
Free school. Who cares?
I mean, yeah, that's true. But like, I got my education at Texas, so it's like I probably wouldn't even be doing this if I did that. So everything happens for a reason. I'm not gonna sit and dwell on it, but I had that power. I did have that power, and I will be proud of that power. So my nickname was Little Sosa growing up. Like my softball number was 21. I was a diehard Slam and Sammy fan. Like Slam and Sammy Sosa. Huh?
Like you didn't have to bleach your skin like him. So you were. I'm sorry. Keep going.
I mean, yeah, you're right because I'm white.
Yeah, I'm saying he bleached his skin. He might have, he might have took a couple, jabs to get stronger.
Well, okay. So whenever he had, okay, I know we're getting way off topic. We're going on tangents, but it's fine. Because it's my show and I can do what I want. But we whenever I was little, Sammy Sosa had an issue where he had a corked bat, and like it was like all over ESPN. It was like a whole thing. And anytime it was on ESPN, my dad literally would change the channel just because I idolized Sammy Sosa that much.
Oh, dang, that much, huh?
When I tell you I idolized Slammin' Sammy, I loved Sammy Sosa. That was
I knew that was his name, Slammin' Sammy.
Slammin' Sammy was his nickname.
I had no idea that was his name.
Slammin' Sammy.
Wow, no clue.
Yep. But anyways, let's talk a little football.
You want to talk football?
Let's talk a little football because we got some as in plural.
Yeah.
Commits. Yeah. Plural commits as in 3 triplets.
Yeah.
3 from the same womb.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Well, shout out to their mom.
How rare is that? I need statistics. I need statistics on how rare that is because that seems pretty crazy.
Like growing up in Greenville, I only knew one set of triplets.
I didn't mean being a triplet.
Oh, what? I don't say how often
triplets committing to the same school. Being a triplet.
Usually you don't see it. Like mostly twins at the most, but triplets. Hey, I'm gonna say, hey, you didn't clarify, yo. Hey, you didn't clarify. I just, hey, people.
I didn't know. I didn't realize I needed to. My bad.
I don't know.
My bad. But how rare is that though? Like how? So like, I mean, I don't know the statistics on like twins or brothers or triplets. Triplets.
Damn. It's a new one. It's a new word. Grand Prairie ISD. Shout out.
LOL.
Education. I'm teasing you.
Hey, Public Ivy. LOL. Anyways.
Triplets. Yeah.
Twiplets. But how rare is that you will get all 3 brothers or all 3 triplets or both twins or whatever the case may be? Like, how rare is that?
Super rare. I don't know. I did some research. Like, I don't see it. I have never seen it anywhere, honestly.
Where you had all 3 of them commit to the same school?
Yeah. Not triplets. Like, that's super rare. Right? That's super awesome, right? They made it known. They made it known. Like, they wanted to play together. I know, like, Jordan and Devin 6'5" and 6'4". And Isaiah's like 6'1". So
yeah, I've got them listed at. Hold up, let me look at my notes. I have it. I got my notes. I got Jordan listed at 6'5", 362. I've got Devin listed at 6'4", 320.
Yeah.
And then I've got Isaiah, who is on the defensive line.
Yeah.
At 6'2", 260.
Yeah, he's close to that. So yeah, I mean,
he's close to that.
He's close to that. I don't boost height. Like look, I don't be. Some people be boosting height. So like I give him 6'1". All right, I give him 6'1". Even though he's the shortest, he's the most outspoken. He's the leader of the group. I won't lie to you. He's the leader of the triple threat. But
you know what? That doesn't surprise me though, because being a member of the short gang, which he's not short, he's literally over 6 foot.
How tall are you?
5 foot.
You 5 foot? Damn, you short. I'm sorry. You little bit. God dang. I'm sorry. I'm teasing. I'm sorry.
I am. I'm really short.
You read on camera.
It's always but it's funny. It's always super funny because everybody always tells me that I photograph taller, which I think is hilarious because I am so short.
God damn. Okay. Hey, where your heels? I don't know.
I do. Anyways, tell us a little bit about these guys. What can we expect from them on the 40? Who should we keep an eye out on? Which one's your favorite? Which one's
I love them all. I love all 3 of those boys. Like really getting to know them. since January, I've had a chance to like do a whole family interview with them, sit down and talk about football, but other things, right? Just what they like about football. Have they, the competition between them growing up, all that stuff, like, what their interests are outside of football, who's the gamer, who's in the music, who's in the fashion, like all that stuff. They're just really, really good, grounded kids. Like they got a good family. A tidbit nobody really knew is their dad and Bo Barnes' dad played high school football together.
No way.
Yes,
I didn't know that. Oh, so that's a connection. That's cool.
But
so was Bo? So, but I'm assuming that Bo Barnes was sitting here like, hey.
Yeah, of course. Shout out to Bo Barnes and his dad.
Shout out. We gotta have him on again. That was fun. Shout out to Bo Barnes, man.
I might get the triplets on here live.
Hey, we should. We should bring the triplets on there.
Yeah,
that'd be fun.
One of the first times I met them, they was like, "Hey, coach, since you out here, you got to go by this spot and see the hill, man." Like they was like, "Yo, it's like the best fish," and they serve Kool-Aid and this and that. I said, "Oh, he's my type of dudes right here, bro." Hey, first time I met him, I said, "Oh yeah, we gonna."
You're like, "Oh yeah, we friends."
Love Austin because they love food, and Austin has all these cool food spots, as we know. Like,
mm-hmm.
But as football players, like they're dominant. Like, man, they get after it. Like they're trying to punish people. I know they're ranked 3 stars, but they really should be high 4-star guys. Like really, like they understand football. They're coached by a former offensive lineman who played for Texas, and Marcus Hutchins. They're just really, really good. They're smart kids. They're about their business. I'll tell you that. Like they're going to get to Texas, and they're going to take care of the academics. It's not going to be a worry. But on the football field, like they're going to be able to pick up things fast, and they're kind of the mode of DJ Campbell, like how aggressive he is.
That just kind of feeds into Victor's question. So I'm just going to go ahead and have this up there. It just says how good are the triplets. So it just goes into what we're talking about.
They're trained by the exact same guy, Zach. Shout out to Zach, coach, O-line coach of South Oak Cliff, who trains,
You just went to a camp from him, right?
I did. So his pipeline is growing. And what I love about that is Zach talks to Coach Flood a lot and learns how Coach Flood teaches. So he's able to go back and teach his guys, right? Who prepare to go to Texas. So when they get there, they're already going to be ahead of the down, right? So they'll be ahead of the game, and so they're soaking it up, man. They're consistent in their training. They don't miss. They're loud. They're very vocal. They're leaders. I've been off-season workouts, seeing those guys like lead the entire weight room. Like, hey, shut up. We got work to do. Type of business. Like, hey, that's how they are. Like they're about their business, and they're leaders, and they're not afraid to let you know, hey, let's go, right? Yeah, that's what you want up front. You want some nastiness. You want a little mean streak, right? You want somebody to kick
What are they called? What do they call the offensive line? The big uglies?
Big uglies? Yeah, the big uglies. Like they're like that. Like, I'm gonna punish you, I'm gonna push you to the ground. I kicked your ass. Guess what? I'm coming back next play. Like that's their mentality.
Yeah.
And I love it. And
those are the type of guys that we need in the locker room, though. Those are the exact type of guys that we need in the locker room. The guys that are gonna sit and not only take accountability for themselves, but to sit there and hold other people accountable for what they're doing.
Yep.
Because it's one thing to call yourself a leader. It's another thing to lead by example as well. Right. So it's one thing to sit and say like, hey, you do this, you do that, and boss people around. It's another thing to sit and say like, we need to get together and we need to do this,
They're just different. And I know you said their size, but for big guys, they can move. I promise you, they can run. They're agile.
They can run.
They're flexible. Yeah, they can move. Oh, they can move. I'm telling you, they can run. They can move.
Your face.
Hey, look. I'm excited because I'm trying to tell you.
I know.
Big dudes, if you ever see them get out in front on the screen, hey, watch out. I mean, it's like the what movies at the Blind Side, you're taking some dude down the field. That's what they remind me of.
I'm taking him to the bus. He just needed to go home.
He had to go home. You know what I mean?
He had to go home.
That's who they are. Like, y'all gonna see. Y'all get a chance, please go pull up their huddle. Devin, Jordan, Coleman, Cedar Hill. Go look at their huddle film. I promise you, you won't be disappointed.
What about Isaiah? I know we talk a lot about Devin and Jordan, the ones that are on the offensive line, but what about Isaiah? Because he was given a PWO offer. Yeah. So what about him? What do you expect from him? What do you see from him?
Isaiah's good in his own right. Now, does he have his brother's height? No, but tenacity, aggressiveness, smart, strength, he's right there with him. Mm-hmm. He has offers in his own self, like Texas Tech, UTSA, UNLV. You know what I mean? Yeah. I made that. Yeah, I'm saying
Yeah.
he can
You're
play.
like, I offered him.
So he's good. Like he can play in his own right. I think he's gonna surprise a lot of people when he gets to Texas. That he's just not a part of the triple. He's not just a tag along. Like he can play with
Yeah, like he's got his own name. He's not just
he
one of
has
the
his own name.
triplets.
Like I said, he's a leader of those triplets. Straight up.
That's funny.
When I was interviewing, he was the first one to speak. They kind of let him go. Like
They're
hey,
like,
he's a boss.
what he said. What he said. I agree with him.
So like seriously, like he's a good player. I think he'll prove a lot of people that he's not just a tag along. Kind of like everybody thought Deontay Foreman was just a tag along with his brother. And he ended up being shining, right?
Yeah.
And so I think we'll see that out of Isaiah. I really believe in him because I see the work ethic. I see like the work they put in, training, the dedication and the love for the sport. So I think he'll be fine in Texas.
And one of the things that I think is that Sark and Kyle Flood have done very, very good with their evals. You know, like we're sitting here talking about, oh, they're 3 stars, but they probably should be 4. You know, like Byron Murphy, Tavondre Sweat. Those are, I mean, don't get me wrong, like those are earlier guys. So like I understand that's not under the current staff. I'm aware of that.
Right.
But being able to take that, because they were not a first round draft pick and a second round draft pick whenever Sark came in.
Right.
So that lets you know that not only are they going to go based off of evaluation, but they're also going to just develop you into what you need to become.
Are you allowed to say that anymore? Because Bo Davis is gone, but just say it.
I mean, that's fair. That's actually kind of fair. Well,
you'll say something about that. Oh my
well,
God.
but that was one of the things that I thought was, that was one of the things that I thought was funny whenever Dominic Williams, whenever that whole thing was going on, and as a Texas fan, we want to sit and say, oh, because I just did it. We had a first and second round draft pick on the D line, but that was Bo, you know, and so that probably says a little bit more to LSU than it does to us, even though
LSU. Cal Parker, sorry, we're not talking about LSU today.
What?
Cal Parker's on the live. LSU receiver. He should have came to Texas, but he chose the Tigers, and so we're not talking about LSU.
The Tigers.
Be quiet today, Kyle. I still love you though.
Victor got a question and says, "Are we getting that running back James Simon in 2 days?"
Victor, you just gotta wait and see, my man. You just gotta wait and see, bro.
How are we feeling about it? We feeling pretty good?
I feel good. You never know when the kid may wake up in the morning and say, "I'm going." I don't know, Toledo. Who knows? You know, but I feel good.
Why did you just randomly bring up Toledo?
I don't know. I just gave.
Was that just a random one, or is that something?
No, that's random.
Toledo.
That's a random shit. But he may wake up and say, "I'm feeling." I don't think he's going to LSU because they already got 2 running backs committed. He's not going to be a third.
Well, because they got Harlan Berry and TJ Lindsey.
Yeah, so they're straight.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I can see him coming to Texas. I can see that.
Well, my question with that is that do you think that it would be what?
Victor in these comments, man. Victor in these comments.
Victor shows up with the comments, and we really appreciate it because he helps keep the lives interesting.
Yeah.
All of you watching, make sure you're sharing, liking, commenting, subscribing. If you're watching on Twitter, go subscribe over on YouTube, LacedUp Podcast. If you're on YouTube, go follow us on Twitter. I'm over there at Hook'em Laci, XOXO. Coach Dub is.
I'm Coach Williams II on Twitter.
I was like, what's your...
You can always find me on InsideTexas.com. Like, hey, promo code still is IT1, 2 months for $1, which will lead you up into fall camp so you can read all the exciting news about who's starting, who's in the 2 deep, what Quinn look like, what Arch look like, how the defense is looking, the DBs are looking. Like, InsideTexas.com. Please come check us out where you can find articles about commitments.
And there's not really much going on right now. So Inside Texas has everything you need. Like there's not a lot of extra stuff going on right now. So anything that you need, anything that you want, anything that you might want to know, make sure you go to Inside Texas. Use code IT1 to get 2 months for $1.
Look at you. Oh, shit. Okay.
I did it.
Look at you.
I did it. I did it without stuttering. We did it. Yay.
That you getting all red and stuff.
Yay.
But no, I feel good about it, Victor. I really do. Longhorn fans, I feel good about it. So, yeah.
So that's really exciting because Tashard Choice don't miss. So
Nope, you don't miss.
Tashard Choice don't
Love that
miss.
dude. Man, that's my
Give him a
favorite.
raise.
Oh,
Give him a raise.
give him something. Make him assistant head coach.
Give him a raise. Give him everything. Give him 4 extra titles. I don't care.
Yeah, can he get a Lambo too?
Right. Can I get some NIL?
Yeah, let me get an NIL as a coach. Yeah.
So one of the things that we wanted to do was we wanted to go into a little bit of a film review. Coach Dub wants to sit and talk a little bit. What?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Why are you making that?
I'm getting,
Why?
getting prepared.
You looked anxious.
I am.
Why? Why are we anxious?
All
Why
right,
are
so
we
let's talk
anxious
about
for cover 2? Let's
so
go
here we go.
into let's preface a little bit.
Let's prep it. So I know, like at the end of the year, we look at the team what they did last year, and we say, "Hey, we're really good. Oh, we're getting this player. We're getting that player. We're going to be really, really good, and we're going to win a national championship. We're going to go deep in the playoffs. All this, right?" But a lot of people, a lot of fans, a lot of people aren't privy to like film study and how it actually looked.
Most people
Yeah,
probably
right. And
aren't.
so to know what that looked like, and from a coach's point of view, now don't get it twisted. I'm like, ooh, ugh, I don't like it. Right? I saw mistakes. I saw a ton. And it wasn't like one game, 2 games.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody makes mistakes a game. It happens, right?
Yeah. But they were like, it was more of like a consistent patterns that you were seeing that you were like,
throughout the season.
Yeah. And that's a problem.
When you got to a real quarterback like Michael Penix, he lit you up.
Yeah.
Because the holes and all, like it was always there.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But if you're winning, you care about the mistakes. It's hard to get players to focus and say, hey, focus on the mistakes. But shit, we won though. We good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
yeah.
Like there's nothing like when you lose, you really dialed in.
Mm-hmm.
And that's every player. Some players can have that same focus every week and say, hey, I know we won, but we can get better. I know you say it, but to really do it is hard. And so we were winning, and I didn't see corrections from week 1 to Washington. Washington exposed us.
Yeah.
Greatly. It was bad, right? And
well, I mean, we were pretty exposed in other ways during even the Oklahoma game. Like there were so many different times where certain different aspects were exposed. And go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're good. But you look at it. Who do we play? Dylan Gabriel's not a sorry quarterback. He actually played the position.
Yeah.
He did well versus us. Michael Penix. Every game we played a good quarterback, which wasn't a lot, exposed us.
Yeah.
So when I bring up this cover 2 film, we're just doing cover 2 today. Maybe we'll save cover 3 and quarters and all that for another show. I just want to show cover 2 and what they look like and show you our mistakes. All I want to say is shout out to Tavondre Sweat and Byron Murphy. Y'all saved
Shout
us.
out.
Appreciate y'all.
Shout out. Y'all saved our arses.
So I'm going to draw it up. I'm going to actually draw on screen so y'all can kind of see what cover 2 looks like, what it should be, how it should be ran. And I'll show you what
let's just kind of explain what cover 2 is. What do you mean by cover 2? I know you're going to show us in a second, but
cover 2
can you just kind of explain it for the 5-year-olds in the room?
5-year-olds, I can do you one better because I'm gonna actually draw it so you can see it. Because I think if I show it on screen, you'll actually see what cover 2 is. Because cover 2 pretty much gives you 6 or 7 defenders underneath and 2 back deep, right? Buccaneers ran it for a long time. Lovie Smith implemented it. Well, not him, but Mike. Oh God, what is his name? Tony Dungy. He kind of invented the Tampa 2, right? It was popular. Then if you got a hellified D line, it makes that Tampa 2 really good. But if you can't get to the quarterback, those zone coverages, the windows get wider and wider and wider. You can kind of get picked apart. But you got to have really, really good middle linebacker who can move. A lot of teams run it. A lot of teams run it. A lot of people run it out of 3 high safety look. We know Iowa State, Oklahoma runs it. They just run out of 3 high safety look. But Tampa cover 2 is just what it is. Cover 2. Safety cover this half the field. This cover this half the field. The corners kind of got the flats. They're kind of run support. So it pretty much gets a lot of eyes on the quarterback, but more people involved in the run game. The deep ball, right?
Okay, so do you have everything you need to go ahead and do all of that, or do you need to get some stuff ready real quick? Because I can.
I got the film ready. Oh,
Okay,
boy,
hold up one second. Before we do this,
yeah, I'm not sure.
before we do that, I just wanted to go full screen real quick and make sure that y'all are subscribed. Go to YouTube, subscribe to subscribe to us over there on YouTube. Make sure you're liking, commenting. Oh my gosh, I cannot speak. But make sure you guys are interacting, letting us know what you think, asking questions, all of the fun stuff, because we love doing this every single Monday. So we love being able to get on here and have these interactions and answer some questions that you guys might have. So make sure that you guys are asking them. We answer anything. We like to keep it real on this channel. That's one thing that we really, really hold near and dear to our souls and our hearts, is that we want to be able to keep it real here on this channel. We want to be 100% real, 100% authentic. So I really hope that y'all are enjoying what we're putting together. Like I said, make sure you go subscribe, follow us over on Twitter. Go subscribe to Inside Texas as well. Use code IT1 for 2 months for $1. Inside Texas has everything that you need for all things Texas football, all things Texas athletics. Make sure you go subscribe to Inside Texas. Coach, are we ready? We good?
I'm ready. Y'all ready to get this on?
We ready to get this started. Let's go. Oh,
hold up. Real quick.
I'm struggling right now. Hold up. There we go.
To the Texas fans, I apologize. This is not made to.
What the heck is going on?
I don't know. Can y'all see me? Oh.
Yeah. Hold up. Do it like this. There we go.
Any of that. I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. I'm just trying to give y'all the real and give y'all the truth. Y'all good with that? So that's all we should. We should be able to do that without any judgment. So let's get into it, right?
Let's get into it. We ready?
Yeah, we ready. I'm ready.
All right, let's go.
I'm going to show you. So, all right. Now, Texas here, they're giving off a cover one look. Cover one means pretty much man coverage. I got this man, I got this man, I got this man. He got the back of the backfield or receiver, and then cover one look. Right, but Texas is kind of disguised this a little bit, which they do this quite often. All right, but before the snap, you see the safety kind of goes back. He's motioning back. All right, so I'm going to draw cover two for y'all. Cover two. Half field, half the field. He's probably going to sink. He has anywhere from here to here, right? Same thing with this corner. He's already back, but he's sinking. If he sinks until he has a thread in front of him, right? Pretty much. He has zone, zone, zone. That's cover two. Two high shell. All right? Let's do this. And you see it's now the ball. They get to that side of the field. Not bad, right? Hey, good job. You see everybody's sinking. Except, go ahead and point this out. His eyes are where? Looking at the quarterback. Where his eyes be?
Over.
This guy?
Yep.
To the quarterback, right? Don't be looking down here, bro. You're going to get beat. Now, luckily, he doesn't throw it to him. It's touchdown. Now, he bit on the double move. Why? Because it's in front of him. It's a threat. So he's going to bite because he knows he has safety help. Meanwhile, this safety is screaming downfield at this or whatever else. And this guy who's now is a longhorn, Isaiah Coleman, is wide open. Luckily, Bill rolled in the ball. Or the band is playing, they kissing babies and they celebrating. You know what I mean? But luckily, he didn't throw it. As you see, he's wide open. I mean,
kissing babies and celebrating.
His hand is up.
He's wide open. Yeah, he's wide open.
Why are you down here? I already told you where your zone is. Why are you here? Right?
Yeah. That's
just one play. All right. So you see the mistake. That was touchdown, right? That was early in the game too, by the way. So let's go to the second play. We're going to go cover two again. Y'all need me to draw it up? I will. Half the field. Maybe 5 to 7 yards back, and then the flat. Same thing. Even though they're in a bunch tight formation, you're sinking to here. Coverage, and then he's going to drop back in this one. I want to say him or Jet Bush one, but you'll get the base of the cover too. Motion, none of that matters because we're in zone. Okay, here we go again. Because you see, he's sinking. No threat here. He's dropping back because he doesn't have a threat in the flats, right? He's supposed to be half the field. He's supposed to be this half the field, but his hips are turned inward. He's looking inward.
Mm-hmm.
Your eyes should be. He should
Right
focus
there.
open, looking at this guy who's threatening him vertically, right? Because if he runs,
Mhm.
you'll never see him. Because it's not his job to keep up with him because he has to protect this area. So
Mhm.
again, Milrow doesn't see him, but the middle of the field's wide open because the safeties. I mean,
Mhm.
everybody's open here, right? Because he's not. Like, no, seriously.
Dang.
Like, I don't care about this route. I don't care about this one. We can rally and tackle, right?
Mhm.
But you have no threat in front of you. So if you don't have a threat in front of you, your job is to continue to gain depth and play back. Like, continue to gain depth. Right? Who cares? There's nothing in front of you. So keep dropping.
Yeah.
Right? Because you're going to open this window up, like I talked about. If you don't get pressure, these windows come wide open. Right?
Mhm.
So this dude's wide open. He's going to end up getting the ball, too. Now, you don't want to see the rest of this because I see it. Look, wide open. Ends up being a touchdown.
Oof.
We don't want to talk about that. We're going to go to the next play.
Oh, where the oh.
Just blocking the back, whatever. Yeah.
That was the block. That was the block in the back, and we ran into each other, and they ended up scoring, and it was hella embarrassing.
Right.
That was a
And that's
pretty
why
embarrassing play.
I'll never show Wyoming because it's like, I mean, it's not a,
Yeah.
It's not a threat. Baylor, not even Baylor, right? Because their quarterback was. Never mind. Yeah. Well, let's show Oklahoma, shall we? That's what it looks like. Look at this. We played this. No, seriously, look, we played this well. Look, we played this well. Half the field. Not threat. He's converging on that. He's playing between him and him. This guy's playing between him and him. Look at him. Look at everybody moving. He's dropping, getting depth. I want to point this out. This is a freshman, Anthony Hill, who understands already that he needs to continue to get depth and take away the middle of the field instead of playing up here. So good job by him. Freshman, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Look at it. Converge. Nowhere for Gabriel to go. Of course, he takes off now. Whatever.
Mm-hmm. Of course, he takes off now.
Yeah, right. And we got Houston. Again, I want to show y'all something. And one thing I want to point out. This is cover 2, right? We're still all this film is cover 2. 2, sink to here. Drop. Why we drop Finkley, Ethan Burke, and Jet Bush every single time we play cover 2? I have no idea. But why drop the most unathletic guys? Anyway, that's a story for another day, but yeah. Okay, so
Awkward.
one thing I want to point out is this. I hate giving guys free releases. You put so much pressure on these guys when you don't slow up these guys. When you let these guys just kind of run.
Just get some sort of hand on them. Get
Put
some sort of hands on them. Something.
You put so much stress on these guys to cover these guys running full
because they're full speed. Yeah.
Help them out, but again, we're dropping defensive linemen who don't know to do that. Linebackers, these linebackers not doing that. So you put so much stress. Look at it. Everybody's open. Now, if this quarterback looks, this is wide open. This is wide open, right? Michael Taffis, again, like the other safety, looking at the quarterback. Look where his eyes are. Look where his eyes are. His eyes should be, hey, here.
Over there.
That's why you got to have to feel. Again, why this guy's playing in the word, I don't know. Turn your hips, fool. Whatever. But you see, this window.
Turn your hips, fool.
It's open. It's open. If he leaves this guy, it's open.
Yeah.
Right? Luckily, he doesn't see it.
Yeah, that corner.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fine. He took the short route because this quarterback wasn't that good, but it was open, right? Like
but that's one of those situations that Michael Penix Jr. hits. You know,
exactly.
So like
again, this quarterback.
That's why we're sitting here having this conversation, is because they may not have hit it, but the entire problem is still a problem.
I'm gonna draw this cover 2 up for y'all every time, just so y'all get to understand it, and then we're gonna drop Jet Bush this time. We don't never drop. Jalen Ford in cover 2 has a lot of picks in zone, but anyway, that's different. Like I said, different story for another day. Oh, we dropped Ethan Burke. I'm sorry. Whatever. Again, who's going to give a free release, right? Look at this. This guy's running right to you. What are you doing? Drop. Who cares about the stuff in front of you? Drop.
What are you doing?
Drop. Look where their eyes are. Quarterback. They haven't looked at a guy yet. Everybody's eyes on the quarterback. You got to be able to read the man and the quarterback. Like, you got to have your head on the swivel. Reading 1 to 2, 3 to 4, whatever. We don't do that. Again, this quarterback is terrible because open. You know, thank God for that quarterback. You know what I mean? That's all I'm gonna say. Thank God for that quarterback. It's BYU. They were not good.
Do you have any against like K-State? That was a pretty close one.
Oh yeah, we Oh, here goes K-State. Here we go.
There you go. See?
Oh, yeah, let's do this one. This is perfect. This is perfect.
K-State was a good game where we, yeah.
Hold on. Y'all don't mind this because I think y'all got to see this. All right, bet.
I already.
Yeah, you already saw it, didn't you?
I already.
Drop. Sink.
As soon as you started to rewind it, it started happening, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, you saw it. See, you saw it.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Where's his eyes? For the 10th time, where's his eyes?
Right on the quarterback.
Where's this safety's eyes?
Right on the quarterback.
They look at the quarterback. They play high school coverage. They play country cover 2, what we call it. Pretty much. They play basic elementary ass coverage. It's sickening for a program like Texas to play coverage like this because you're supposed to be top echelon of programs, right? You're supposed to be coached to the best of your ability. But you're playing high school football. That shit is frustrating me as a coach. Like, that's so frustrating. Ooh, if this dude turns up field, it's touchdown. Why is he in the middle of the field? Please tell me why. Why do you care about this? I just want to know. This guy, luckily, this guy.
Like, what are you doing?
Look at the quarterback. He's telling him go. The guy comes back though. Otherwise, that's touchdown. Again.
Shout out to Ingrid. Ingrid said she was at that game.
Oh, see.
I'm sure that was a pretty crazy environment with how that ended up working out.
Yeah. So y'all see, we do this now. This is just cover too. Like, oh, now they threw a quick slant on this one. So come on.
You don't really get much view of how that would have developed. How that play would have developed.
What cover 2 looks like when you play it perfect, right? Cover 2.
This is us playing it perfect.
Yeah, this is us playing it perfect.
Okay.
A guy that we said wasn't good, and we're happy he left. I just want to show y'all what he looked like.
Let's show him.
Plus, he's watching right now. So anyway, look at this. He's sinking again, playing it perfect, right? Doesn't really care about this because look what the first down mark is. I don't care if he goes underneath. I rally.
Yeah.
He's sinking. Because he has between this guy and this guy. Well, I don't care if you throw here. I can make a tackle. Plus, I got underneath guys to help me out, right? Thinks. Oh, guess what? He gets a pick and cover 2. He was trash. He needed to leave. He needed to transfer anyway. Next.
Ain't that the tea? Ain't that some damn tea? Well, but that it's funny that that was the conversation and that was the shit that was being said until he actually transferred and everybody was like, oh shit.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? Let's see, Texas Tech, they didn't have a quarterback either.
I was about to say Texas Tech is not a good representation of anything because we just dog walked them. So that's just like not even like.
Now, this is again perfect cover 2, right? Think of this. Now we're showing cover 1 where we rotate late. Here, drop. We're gonna drop Jet Bush because we always drop the athletic guy. I promise you, we do. It's a telltale. if Texas shows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pressure, they're gonna play cover 2. They start out in cover 1 and then they rotate to cover 2. They do it every single time. Like if I was the offense, I would just wait. It's okay. It's cover 2 because they do it every single time. They have a tail. And they always bring up the linebacker on one side and they drop the unathletic guy on the backside. I swear they do it 100%.
Now I'm just gonna see that every single time.
That's the part of film study. I'm supposed to tell y'all.
Yeah.
Like, I picked up on it. I was like, damn, dude. Are we in high school? Like it's no disguising. Anyway. Yeah.
Well, because it looks the same every single time.
Oh, here's this corner that is so terrible. You know, he needed to transfer. He realized he doesn't have a threat up here. He's sinking. Look at that. He's cover 2. Hey.
Hey.
It's still completed, right? Because
yeah.
You know, why? Like this is your guy. Like I'm gonna tell y'all something about zone coverage. Everybody think it's zone coverage is drop to your spot, look at the quarterback, and don't do anything else. Like no, for God to your zone, you're supposed to attach yourself to that guy. Pretty much, zone turns into man coverage. Pretty much, if they come to the zone, you take him. Pretty much. Why, Mo Blackwell? You see this guy? Now run with him. Run.
Keep going. Why'd you cut back? Yeah, like why'd you pass him up?
You let up the first down.
Yeah.
Now,
well, because he ran right by him.
You're exactly like, come on. Let's see. This is another. All these will cover 2, right? So it's like this is touchdown. Now this touchdown if he throws this way. I'm telling you, because where's the safety looking at?
Victor's coming for blood.
Look what this dude is not good. throw the ball here to this window right around here, and it's touchdown. Because why? Look at this safety. His eyes are looking at the quarterback instead of scanning and looking at anybody threatening his zone. We do this every single time. And this is just cover 2. Don't let me show cover 3, cover 1, cover. Oh boy, I'm telling you, look.
That's another week. We're doing that a different week.
You see what I'm saying? Bowman, again, here goes Murphy saving us, making this dude get off his spot. Thank God. He had to throw it, but you see, that was touchdown. So
yeah.
Oh my gosh, this one. Oh my gosh. Okay. As I told y'all before, Texas shows cover 1. You remember I drew it up earlier. Cover 1, they show like it's one single high safety and everybody's playing man, right? All right. Then they're going to rotate because this is what we do. Watch your tape. Look, see, rotate. What I tell you? Rotate, drop the unathletic guy, and brush the linebacker. Every single time we do it. Every single time we do that. Anyway, now y'all know he has his side of the field because it's cover 2. All right? I want y'all to look at that safety, what he does. Why are you in the middle of the field? The ball's already thrown now. You're late, buddy. What are you doing? Why are you looking at the quarterback? Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes. Why are you looking at the quarterback? Who cares what the quarterback is doing? Get to your spot, bro. Go. Like, you're waiting. Like, and I know.
And they're running right by.
This corner is going to get hands on him a little bit, but he has somebody threatening his zone. He has to look, right? Because he has to play between this guy and this guy. As you see, he's pointing like, hey, where's the safety help at? I'll stick in the middle of the field still instead of getting his ass over here. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah. And not only that, he's going to miss the tackle. But anyway, next. Oh, Washington. Oh, my God.
This one's probably going to be dirty because Michael Penix Jr. was pretty surgical.
Yeah, he was. It's just something. Look at this. Here we go. I know y'all see it, right? Y'all see it already, right? You got to. Y'all got to see it up top already. Corner makes the receiver go inside of him, which pretty much filters him to him, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
Because if you let him go outside, it's a longer way for him to go there. But if you make him go inside, it's a shorter area he has to cover, right? Look at it. If you throw it, Penix even missed this. This is a touchdown. Why are you squatting on this? What is he doing? What is he doing? Again, what the fuck is he doing? Play your zone, dog. Like, it's so frustrating. I look now he takes this over route, and now Brooks is left behind. Like, yo, what the hell is that doing? But on TV, who fault is it? It looks like it's Brooks'
looks like it was Terrence Brooks' fault. Yeah,
it's cover 2. So
he didn't have the help.
Well, he's expecting this guy. Why he's taking him? And then another thing, Michael Taft. Why are you're in cover 2?
Coming in, yeah.
Why are you jumping this anyway? This is your zone so that this guy doesn't even have to worry about getting fooled by it. You're up here looking at number 37. I don't know. You want to cover another white boy. I don't know. I'm sorry. sorry. I'm saying, though, why?
He said,
why?
What's up, brother?
I'm saying, there's no point. There's no point. And again, what did I tell y'all we do? So out in cover 1, we rotate the safety back. We bring pressure.
Drop back the unathletic one.
And Michael and Burt. Every single time we do it. And it doesn't fail. So y'all see how many mistakes we made, how many touchdowns we would have given up. Now,
Had we played better quarterback.
Penix saw it late. Brooks already had help, which he should have. Because it wasn't his own. He got a pass interference. Maybe he could have got his head back around, but he was like, fuck this, I'm not giving up a touchdown. But as y'all see, he's frustrated. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he looks pissed. I'd be pissed too.
But on TV, it looks like his fault.
Yeah, for sure.
You see what I'm saying? So a lot of the blame. So yeah, that's
it did.
It did. And it did till you see the film. So I'm gonna stop it. That's
all.
Well,
until you understand the film. It's not even necessarily just so you see it, because it's like you can see it all day long, but if you don't actually understand why it's wrong, then. And that's why we want to do these. That's why we want to start doing these a little bit more often, being able to break down different coverages, being able to break down different schemes and everything like that. That's just something that we want to do. And I'm just excited that we get the opportunity to sit here and able to do that, because it's really eye-opening to what the issues and stuff that we have. And it allows fans to be more knowledgeable whenever we're sitting here watching games.
Right. It
be able
should.
to understand why things are working and why things aren't and what we need to fix. But then it's also frustrating because it's like, okay, if we understand this, if
Yeah.
we're sitting here able to talk about it, if we're able to sit here and have these conversations,
Right.
what makes the film that you're looking at any different?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I
So
feel like we do that
it's
every week. I think we should do it like during the season. We can do the exact same thing and kind of
yeah.
break it down. Like,
Maybe have like a film breakdown of each game each week or something and pick yeah.
and I
Let
think
us know in the comments if that's something that y'all would like to do. Let us know.
yeah, please.
If you would like for us to do more of these film breakdowns and for Coach Deb to be able to sit and talk through what exactly we've been doing wrong, some things we do well, maybe.
Yeah. Like, look,
We can talk about some things that we do well too. Like
I
it's
just
not all
picked
about
cover
just sitting
two.
here talking about how shitty we are.
I just picked cover 2, and that's what
Yeah.
the show. We
Well,
have some
and that's the
positives.
thing is that, like I said, it's one of those things where we like to keep it real on this show. So
do.
we wanna be able to show the negative, but we want to showcase the positive as well because they're at the end of the day, we may have played shitty quarterbacks, but we made it to where we did.
That shit ain't gonna fly in the SEC.
No, it's not.
But
It's not at all.
I want to point out, I didn't pick the clips to be negative.
No. I didn't mean it like that either. No.
I just want people to know I didn't filter it. All I did was filter it to show cover 2, all cover 2 coverages from the season. We didn't run it a ton, but y'all saw when we ran it, we didn't run it as good. So it wasn't me, hey, let me pick all the bad plays, because there was good plays in there. Right?
Ingrid said we need to study Washington, losing to them every time. We need to study Kalen DeBoer, not freaking Washington.
We need to study that DC because Sark has trouble a little bit.
Jeez.
Too. So
they've got our freaking number.
You know, I'm gonna ask
what do you think that is? What is the problem with that? Like, what do you think that is?
I think this, and somebody said this to me, and I kind of find it to be true a little bit. Sark is a damn good coach. He can scheme up people, right? But there's a lot of damn good coaches out there who can match him with the wit. And a lot of times, he gets out coached, but he got a better players and a better team.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
That's probably fair, yeah.
Texas has a better roster than most people in the country. If we didn't have a good roster, I think we lose a lot more games.
Yeah.
Like in the SEC, they're talented and they're deep. And don't look at it's just Arkansas. Hey, they're good. Remember they beat us the first.
Well, and that's what I was gonna say is like I said this a few months ago or something on Twitter, I think. But I'd be lying to you if I told you or if I sat here and said that the Arkansas game and the A&M game next season don't make me nervous. You know, like it's not even just about whether or not I think that we will physically be able to go in there and beat them.
Right.
It's about the fact that it's a rivalry.
Yep.
They're revamped rivalries, and those fans absolutely hate us. Like it's not even like a kind of like, oh, I don't really like them. No, like they would gladly see us fall into a hole and die. Right. Like they hate every ounce of who we are and what we do. So they would love nothing more. They would love nothing more.
Yeah.
Especially A&M, especially being Thanksgiving weekend, especially being with the possibility of depending on how good A&M is next season. I mean, I guess depending on how good we are too. Right. But it could end up having playoff implications, you know, like so for both programs, right? So like that's something that we need to like take into consideration. You know, it's just like it's not as simple as just going in there and being the better team.
Right, definitely. And I think like we're talented, don't get it twisted. We got a lot of veterans, especially up front, quarterback, receiver, running back, like running. You know what I'm saying? I feel good about our offense. The only thing that worries me is the defense. Like I love Jimmy Cole, the San Jose State kid, just came like he understands quarter coverage where we run a ton of. If you look at his interview on Inside Texas, he explains like Texas runs the exact same thing he's been running at previous schools. As far as defense quarters, like he understands it. You know, he didn't want to go somewhere and learn a new system. He wanted to go somewhere he can kind of already adapt and learn quickly. And so I think we'll be fine. But I don't know if anybody saw in that film though. Nobody was talking.
The communication
was on mute. Like nobody talked and communicated. I got this guy. He does this. I got this. Nobody talks.
Yeah.
Like you got to be the secondary should be the last people on the field.
Yeah.
Seriously. because
You kind of have to be.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So
because the defense is the one in charge of figuring things out.
Yeah, because we're so reactive, so you got to talk.
Yeah, you have to be. Yeah.
And not to be bad at Texas, you even see it in guys in the NFL have miscommunication all the time.
Oh, for sure. Like that's not a Texas specific problem. It's just a problem. Like it just is.
Yeah.
Victor says, "Do we go 4-0 against Michigan, OU, Georgia, and A&M? If not, then who do we lose to out of these teams? Throw Arkansas in there too." That one's tough. That's very, very tough. I'm not. We'll have our own prediction show, so I'm not gonna go in and say like who I think is gonna win each thing, because when the season comes around, we'll sit down and do our own little live. We can do like a little live prediction show where we can sit and talk about it and everything like that. But I don't see us going 4-0 in that stretch. I could see 3-1. That's 3-1 is what I feel most comfortable saying. But with the way that the matchups are, with how late in the season we have both Arkansas and A&M.
Yeah.
We have OU and Georgia back to back. You know, like we have a pretty favorable schedule in totality when you look at the grand scheme of things, but the setup of our schedule is not great.
True. You're right. I think it's hard, and those teams hate us. I say this almost every week. We're going to get everybody's best shot, because the Longhorns are just like the Dallas Cowboys. We're everybody's rival.
We're polarizing. We're a polarizing figure. Either way, you either love us or you hate us. There's not really very much of an in-between.
So, Michigan is going to be really, really good on defense. Offensively, they're going to be about the same, right?
We just saw the same comment. We saw the same comment.
I'm not going there, Victor. Chill, man.
Chill. But honestly, I will. Okay, hold up. I will have a word with that. Is based off of what we were just talking about. I don't think that if we were to not go 4-0 in that stretch, I don't necessarily know if it would just be Quinn's fault. You know, so like we can sit and say like, oh, it'd be 4-0 with Arch.
Yeah.
But did we lose because of Quinn, or did we lose because of the defense? Did we lose on the back end, or did we, you know, like?
I mean, we can outscore people. Maybe we just
we'll be able to outscore people for sure.
I don't think we're scoring 40 plus on Michigan, but everybody else, hey, or not Georgia either, but you know what I'm saying. That's two.
Everybody else is.
Yeah, everybody else. You might get the business. You might get the business. Oh, you maybe not, because we still scored against them last year, even with that. Well, they'd be in that defense.
Sark has scored over 40.
Yeah.
No, the first season I think he scored 38. But
they're going to that third year into that defense, though. They'll be. I don't want to talk about Oklahoma, but it might be good. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hate. Anyway,
I'm gonna hate.
If we're gonna keep it real, I'm not gonna hate on Oklahoma. Really, might be good. Straight up. I know that I got the sour face. Are you supposed to talk about?
I think their defense might be fine, but I think their offense has a lot of question marks. I think that offensive line not having any returning starters is gonna cause some issues. I think having a first-year quarterback in the SEC as a freshman is gonna be tough. You know, they have a good receiving core. They had some running backs and stuff leave, so I think their defense may be fine. I don't know how that offense is going to look.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see how the offense looks. I think their defense will be good. But
I will say I haven't seen and this is just us talking, but I haven't really seen the Brent Venables defensive jump that I expected to see in year 2. I expected them to be a little bit. I don't know. I guess I expected to see a bigger jump, a bigger development jump. I don't know.
Leaders and takeaways, though.
What?
They took away. They had a lot of they caused a lot of turnovers last year.
Oh yeah.
And I think you'll never see a dominant team to where they just stop somebody completely and nobody gains a lot of yards. And in today's game,
no, for sure.
They're like one of the top in takeaways last year.
Yeah, but I just feel like a lot of the issues that they had in year 1 with their defense, they had in year 2 with their defense too. So it was like it's the same issues, you know. So I mean, I guess we could say the same thing though. So
hey, it's hard. Playing defense in today's game is hard. It is. It's not as easy. It's not easy. You can't
Yeah,
do a lot
for
of
sure.
do. But 4-0, I don't know. Michigan's gonna be tough because they got a good quarterback. They really do. Man, he's Tebow. He's Tebow 2.0. Except he can throw.
Will Howard? No, Will Howard's at Ohio State.
Name is Mr. Alex. I don't know.
Alex Orgy.
Alex
That's who it
Orgy.
was. That's who it was.
Originally from Rockwall when he played at Sax. He played at Bishop Dunn. It's like a little brother to me. Love you, Alex. But
but we coming.
We coming. Tell mom and dad Willie.
We coming. Bebo's coming.
Yeah, we
with
coming.
vengeance.
He knows it though. He knows it. Oh, he's home right now. I already let him know he's coming.
Yeah, we coming.
And he has to change it. If he loses, he got to change his profile picture to him. When he was a little kid, his brother. So I'll tell a story real quick. His brother Austin and that came to the Notre Dame versus Texas game. He was a recruit. His older brother was right, and they all in the picture. And Alex is little, maybe 10 years old. He's like this in the picture. Oh, that's gonna be your profile picture, bro. Oh yeah,
it has to be. It has to be.
Hey, I got that picture. Like that's gonna be your profile pic. You lose, bro. But Michigan's gonna be tough because their defense will be really good.
Yeah,
it'll be really good. They can stop our running game. They can get pressure on Quinn. They can.
Mm-hmm.
Whew,
I think that's gonna be a really, 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 really good game.
OU's 50-50. Man, I don't know how it's gonna go. Like, I hate to say that, but man.
I feel like that's the thing though with OU, it's always 50-50.
50-50. So
it's all OU. The thing with Texas OU is it's a rivalry in the sense that one, kind of like what we were saying with Arkansas and A&M, we absolutely fucking hate each other.
Yeah.
Like the hate runs so deep and so real. Like OU fans could could breathe the wrong way, and I'm irritated.
Yeah, straight up.
Like, don't look at me.
Straight up.
Like the hatred is there,
right?
And so it's always a super emotional game, no matter how good or bad either team is or has been. It's always super competitive,
right?
Well, I say always, but I mean there have been your few blowouts and your few crazy games and stuff in between. Like 49-0 a couple of years ago was absolutely insane.
Oh, man, that was insane.
That was and that's why I think it's so funny whenever they try to come back, because we went a year going 49-0. Literally, no matter what they said, our comeback. You can't say nothing. You can't say nothing until you score.
They even score.
Can't say nothing until you score.
That gave me a bad memory.
That was bad.
They had a tight end playing quarterback. They did.
Okay, but that was their choice.
That was their choice.
That is my biggest thing with that whole situation. Is that was one of the things that OU fans would come out and say is like, oh, we were playing a tight end at quarterback. Oh, we didn't have a quarterback. Oh, we didn't have a quarterback. That was y'all's fault. Yeah. That is your choice. That is y'all's fault. Y'all had quarterbacks on that roster that you chose not to use. For whatever, and if those are valid excuses, okay, cool, that's fine. That's still your problem.
But what about that's
still a you problem.
You gave up 49 points, though. It's like I ain't trying to hear the quarter. You gave up 49.
Dylan, okay, so it would have been 49-7.
Sark was playing walk-ons in the fourth quarter, so I don't, so he could have put 70 up, but he chose not to.
I'm saying, but I will say the fact that he didn't give us a 50 burger was a little annoying.
Sark don't try to hurt people's feelings, man. I think he scores and he's good.
We've never scored 50 versus Oklahoma. And we scored 49.
You want 50 versus OU?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Bury them bitches. Bury them. R.I.P. to the land thieves. Go away. Look, every single one of them.
I get what you're saying. Totally.
See, the hate runs deep. I hate them.
The hate run. You know what, though? I kid you not. I used to hate OU. I say hate, like I'm talking about like that game I couldn't watch. But I have butterflies. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like
oh, I have butter. That's one of those games that I'm anxious about every year. Every single year.
2000, maybe 2009-ish, 10-ish, maybe. You know, I used to be one of those like, oh my gosh, you know what I'm saying? We're playing OU. You always expect something bad's gonna happen. We're gonna come out. How are we gonna come out this year? We're gonna get blew out 65-13.
Yeah, right.
Like it was so hard to score touchdowns in that game. Like there's always something playing OU.
Mm-hmm.
And then getting into coaching, then you got family who plays at OU, then you got kids who want to go. it's like you root for the kid, but I don't hate him like, oh, I hate on you. Oh, don't show me that. Now it's like, okay, I want to beat on you, but I don't have like that hatred. Like I'll fight you because you're Oklahoma anymore.
I do. Fuck them. Screw them. Every single one of them.
I like Eli. I like Emma Jones. You know what I'm saying? I like Brent Venables. I like Brent as a person. I like Todd Bates.
You know what? Brent Venables be blowing and going, baby. Let's go.
Hey, stop that. Stop that. I'm saying though, like,
okay, I have nothing against Brent Venables. Everything with like anything I say against Oklahoma, their coaching staff, their players, anything like that, anything I say is specifically because it's Oklahoma. It's nothing personal. It's nothing against Brent Venables.
Yeah.
I do think he looks like Willem Dafoe. I do think he looks like the Green Goblin. I do think that. Not when he is the Green Goblin. I mean, like, just their faces. They have very similar faces.
I know what you mean.
Like, he looks like Willem Dafoe. I don't care what anybody says.
He doesn't like him. He doesn't
You
like
could not tell me any different.
Yeah, Vicky, that was a long answer to your question, Victor, but no.
Yeah, sorry.
We'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll see what happens, bro. We'll see what happens. I don't know. We'll see.
Victor said I was always nervous with those Mac Brown teams against
too,
OU.
Me too. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, me too.
Mm-hmm.
Next question.
Well, I just hit my mic. We don't have any other questions or anything for the night, so I really appreciate you guys for showing up. I know it's a little bit later than we normally like to go, but we appreciate for you guys joining in, liking, commenting, sharing with all your friends, asking all your questions and everything. We really, really, really appreciate it every single week. Make sure you show up next week and the week after that and the week after that, because we've got good stuff cooking. We've got some people that are going to be coming on. We've got some really cool guests that are wanting to come on. So y'all just got to keep showing love. Y'all got to keep showing love, keep showing some support, sharing, liking, commenting, letting everybody know LacedUp is where it is. LacedUp Live is where it is every single Monday. So y'all got to make sure to, like I said, go like, comment, subscribe, all of the above. I'm with Ingrid. I hate OU too.
Hey, Ingrid, is that you in the picture? You catfishing us? I just want to know.
No, she is a gorgeous girl. Absolutely not. That is a beautiful woman. Go, Ingrid. Yes, girl. Work. We love that. Who are the women's softball team playing next? We will be playing Stanford.
Are they good?
They are very good. So I will say, okay, so it was 0-0. They were playing LSU. It was 0-0 headed into like the 6th inning yesterday.
Yeah.
They ended up winning 8-0.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So they can hit. They got bats over there.
So they're clutch. They're the type of team. They're similar to us in grittiness, in toughness. I will say I think our pitching staff is deeper.
Okay.
I don't think that they pretty much they have Nigel Kennedy, who's one of, if not the best pitchers in the entire nation.
Okay.
They have beat us this season already. Okay. So it is something to keep in mind. But
does Tom Brady niece play on that team? Oh, she plays for UCLA, right?
I don't know.
Oh, he got a niece that's clutch too. That's good. I don't know. I just had that.
I need to look into that because I didn't even know. I don't know. I have no clue. But yeah, Stanford. I think they play. It's the 30th at. No, I'm not even going to say a time because I don't remember the exact time. So let me not get it wrong. But
you got an L coming. That's all that matters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Stanford got the L. That Cardinal got the L coming. Yeah, that ass L.
Go get your academics done.
Yeah, right. Right. Not the two nerd schools.
Yeah.
Going at it. Yeah. Not the two nerds.
No, Stanford's a great school.
Shout out to Stanford. Shout out to Texas. Shout out to Texas A&M. I know we like to sit and say all the things about how the rivalry is super, super important and how much we hate them and everything like that. But as a woman that loves softball, It is amazing to be able to see competitive softball games. It's amazing to be able to be a part of those types of environments.
Yeah.
And what I experienced yesterday was nothing short of incredible. It was an absolute amazing environment. Shout out to Longhorn Nation. We showed out, largest home attendance record ever.
Okay.
We showed out. My voice is taking the beating. It was crazy. It was so fun. And I will go to the grave saying that 2024 Texas A&M softball team did not deserve to be a 16 seed.
Oh, wow. Hey, you standing on that? Okay.
I'm standing in that one so hard because, like I said, it's one of those things where it literally screwed over both programs.
Gotcha.
Because A&M was good enough to not have to play the number one team in the nation to make it into the Women's College World Series. And Texas, being the number one team, deserved to play a real 16 seed.
Gotcha.
Because Texas A&M easily could have been a top 10 team. So that is a very, very, very good Aggie softball program. And they played a hell of a series. I was hella nervous. I'll be real honest. Being behind, having our bat start slow, we had to break leads every single game. They were ahead at some point every single game. And that shows so much grit, so much toughness, so much fight. And I'm just so proud of our girls. I'm so proud of Texas athletics in general because we are absolutely kicking ass. 15 Big 12 championship trophies this season. So it's been a great athletic season for us.
Yeah.
It's been an amazing athletic season for us. 15 is also not only a conference record, but it is the most, I don't know if it's of all time, but this athletic season, Texas has the most conference championships of anybody in the entire country. ACC, Big 12, Pac-12, SEC, all conferences. 15 is the most, and by a long shot too. So
major salute. Hey, I want to say this, I got to shout out to like women's sports.
Yes.
And hey, being a girl dad, hey, those twins playing every sport. We can't play football, so we're gonna play basketball, volleyball, and soccer. We're gonna be in that thing. I just want y'all to know. We're gonna have some kind of slogan, twin, something. Damn it, we're gonna do something.
Yeah,
we're gonna have an NIL deal.
They're gonna be the twins that are committing to different schools, like we were saying earlier.
Yeah, they're gonna be the twins that's committing somewhere. Like, hey, damn it, man, we playing sports. We doing something. But like, no, shout out to like women's sports. Like, I think it's cool that women are getting a platform, and I think it continues to grow, and it should, right? It really should. So like, shout out to women's sports, and like, shout out to like this like strong women out there. Like, anything, keep up the fight. And I gotta give a shout out before we get off here. I had two like beautiful, strong, independent little cousins to graduate, Tamia Johnson and then Cam Crawford. So hey, congrats!
Yay!
Milestone. Proud of y'all. And but yeah, man, women, keep doing your thing because Coach Dub is rooting for women all day, every day. And Girl Dad, #GirlDad is like full effect.
And we know LacedUp is rooting for women.
Yeah,
LacedUp is always rooting for the girlies. So shout out to all of the women at Texas Athletics because we kicked ass this season. Texas women's sports carried. I don't care what anybody says. We carried. We kicked ass. So damn proud of them. Damn proud of us. Damn proud of the women. All of y'all amazing women that are out there doing the damn thing.
True.
Go and achieve whatever you want to. Don't listen to anybody sitting here telling you that you can't do or say something because you're a woman.
Agreed.
If I ever sat and listened to that, we would not be sitting here having this conversation. So the fact that I'm able to feel empowered and confident enough with our support system, with our fan base, with the people that watch us religiously, the fact that we have people coming consistently just means so much to me as a woman, as somebody that has struggled with confidence and has struggled with self-image issues and everything like that. It's been super important to me to find my place in this world and find my place in something that I love. And I love doing this every single Monday. So thank you guys so much for coming in every single Monday, showing out, showing love. It means the absolute world to me. You guys have no clue. But make sure you go like, comment, subscribe.
Y'all
All on YouTube, on Twitter. Go follow Coach Dub over on Twitter as well. His handle is right underneath his name right there, Coach Williams 2.
Yep. Oh, young. She said 2. That's funny. Oh, InsideTexas.com. Hey, use promo code IT1. Subscribe for 2 months for $1. It leads you up to fall camp so you can catch all the good stuff. But come check us out over there. We have a good time. You can find about all the up-to-date stuff on Inside Texas, behind-the-scenes stuff that's going on right now. Man, some exciting stuff going on right now. It's kind of quiet, but there's a lot of stuff going on in Inside Texas. Come check us out. You can find us here every Monday. Appreciate everybody who joined, family, friends, and everybody else who's loyal. I wouldn't say just listeners, but I guess y'all can view us too. You know what I'm saying? And y'all put up with me in my hoodie. You know what I'm saying?
All of the
Every Monday,
above.
I'm hoodie dub on Monday.
Hoodie Dub.
Hoodie dub. You know what I mean? But
Hoodie
appreciate
Dub.
everybody who
Hoodie
joined.
gang.
Like, subscribe, and y'all catch us next Monday.
Thank y'all so much. Hook 'em horns. Let's get it.